Welcome to the online ladder safety training program brought to you by the Oneida Herkimer Madison BOCES Safety Office. Today we will learn about ladder safety pursuant to OSHA Standard 1910 23 through 27. In this section, we will review selecting the appropriate ladder, inspecting ladders, setting up ladders, ladder safety, ladder maintenance, and storage. Knowing which ladder is appropriate is the first step in ensuring your safety. There are three types of materials that ladders are made from. They are fiberglass, aluminum, and wood. All ladders have pros and cons, or positive and negative attributes. In the next few slides, we will break out the pros and cons of each ladder and hopefully assist in determining the right ladder material for your job. Fiberglass ladders. Fiberglass ladders do not conduct electricity, so they are the ideal choice when working around electricity. In fact, fiberglass ladders are the preferred choice of professional electrician and line workers. Fiberglass ladders are durable and therefore heavier than aluminum ladders. They do not get hot or cold. One of the major cons is the fact that they are heavier. Over time, fiberglass ladders could begin to show cracks due to the effects of ultraviolet light. Aluminum. Aluminum ladders are very lightweight, making them easy to maneuver, especially when frequent handling is required. They are moderately priced and moderately durable. The most important thing to know about aluminum ladders is that they conduct electricity, therefore are not safe for electrical work and could lead to electrical shock. Over time, the legs and the rungs of the ladder can bend and sag. In addition, salt and other chemicals corrode aluminum, making it very important to inspect any ladder you use prior to using it. Wood ladders. Wood ladders are economical and provide for a medium-heavy maintenance in construction. Wood ladders do not conduct electricity when they are dry, so they can be used near electricity. Wood ladders, as well as all ladders, should be inspected before every use. Wood ladders are prone to damage. Things to look for before using a wood ladder are that the steps or rungs are not loose, missing, or damaged. The wood ladder should be free of sharp edges, splinters, cracks, decay, or irregularities, including shake, wane, and compression failures or other weaknesses. As with all ladders, it is important to verify that the duty rating sticker is on the ladder. Wood ladders should never be painted, as that can hide damage. Ladders are required to have ladder labels to list the highest standing level. It is important to read and follow all labels on the ladder prior to use. Choosing the appropriate ladder for each job is very important. This chart outlines the ladder type, the capacity, as well as the use. Step ladders range from 4 feet to 20 feet in length along the side rail. The highest standing level on a step ladder is slightly more than 2 feet from the top of the ladder. The highest standing level is required to be marked on the specifications label on the side rail of the ladder. When planning your job, the maximum work height is established by adding the user's height and reach to the highest standing level of the step ladder. Extension ladders are built with either 2 or 3 adjustable telescopic sections. The maximum extended length is dependent upon the number of sections as well as the duty rating of the ladder. Ladder inspections. It is very important that ladders are inspected before every use to ensure safety, as well as a formal inspection every 3 to 6 months. Wood ladders should be free of splits, cracks, chips, and all but small tight knots. Never paint a wooden ladder. This may hide imperfections such as cracks or rot. Metal ladders should be free of sharp edges, dents, and bent steps, rungs, or rails. Fiberglass ladders should not be cracked because the inside of the fiberglass can absorb water. While inspecting ladders, be sure to look for the following. Rungs must be intact and clean, especially from grease and oil. Make sure that there are no splinters or sharp edges. Ensure that metal ladders are not dented or bent. Ensure all support braces and bolts are secure. Ensure rope is not frayed or badly worn on extension ladders. Check that the safety feet and auxiliary devices are functional. Follow use instruction labels on all ladders. When setting up a ladder, it is important to ensure that it is completed properly to avoid unsafe work conditions. Be sure to erect the ladder on a solid, level surface. Never place a ladder in front of a door unless the door is secure. When using a step ladder, ensure the spreader is locked. The tie-off or lash top and bottom if no one is available to hold to prevent slipping. When using an extension ladder, be sure to extend ladder 3 feet above support if being used for access to a roof or other elevated surfaces. When setting up an extension ladder, a good rule of thumb to remember is for every 4 feet in height, move the ladder 1 foot at the base. According to the Consumer Product Safety Commission, there are more than 164,000 emergency room treated injuries related to ladders each year. The most common ladder accidents, according to a recent study completed by the American Ladder Institute, are missing the last step of the ladder when climbing down, overreaching while on the ladder, not using the right size ladder for the job, the ladder was not on firm level ground, 3-point of contacts were not used while climbing the ladder. Ladder safety. It is important to use safety when using ladders. Always maintain 3 points of contact when climbing a ladder, such as 2 feet, 1 hand, or 2 hands and 1 foot. A good rule of thumb is to never let one's buckle outside the uprights or ensure belt buckle is in between the outside rails. Always face the ladder. Be sure that ladders are angled at a 75-degree angle. When using ladders, it is important to be safe. Be sure to wear slip-resistant shoes with heels. Do not carry objects up and down the ladder. Raise and lower needed tools and materials with a rope bucket. If you feel dizzy or panicky, bow your head, drape both arms around the rung in front of you, close your eyes, and wait for the feeling to pass. Never climb a ladder if you feel dizzy. Always remember to have a minimum of 3 feet above the roof level and point of access. Ladder maintenance is another important facet of ensuring safety. It is best to hang a ladder horizontally on wall hooks in a dry place that is not subject to temperature extremes and direct sunlight. Metal bearings of locks, wheels, pulleys, etc. should be lubricated frequently. Any repair work should only be done by a competent repair shop. If there is major damage, such as bent or broken side rails, the ladder must be destroyed. In the event a ladder is discarded, it must be destroyed in a manner that will render it useless so that another person does not use the ladder that has been deemed unsafe. Remember to always use the appropriate ladder for the job. In the next slides, you will see some images that are improper uses of ladders. In this picture, the ladder is not being utilized in an appropriate manner. All ladders are to be angled at a 75-degree angle and on firm ground. In addition, the worker is acting in an unsafe manner by reaching and being near electrical wires. In this photo, the bucket loader is being used to hoist the ladder to the roof. This is unsafe for many reasons. The ladder should never be elevated in this fashion. If the ladder does not reach, you must choose another ladder with the adequate rating. In addition, this is unsafe positioning of the ladder as it does not reach the point of access and it does not have a minimum of 3 feet above the roof line. The photo on the left shows 2 ladders tied together to reach the top of the roof line. This is not safe. If you need additional height, you must choose an appropriate ladder that will also extend the access you are attempting to reach by 3 feet. The photo on the right shows multiple persons on a hand-built ladder, not appropriately secured to the building, not angled. Workers are shown not facing ladder as is necessary for safety. Always remember there should be never more than 1 person on a ladder at a time. This photo shows 1 man standing on a bucket on the top of the ladder. Remember, you should never step on the top of a ladder. In addition, the other man is on the ladder holding the bucket. This photo shows 2 men attempting to erect a ladder on a balcony. This is very unsafe and more than likely this job should be completed using scaffold and fall protection. Thank you for attending this training. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to contact your supervisor or the OHM BOCES Safety Office. Thank you.